Good afternoon, and welcome to the FDNY Fire Guard Certificate of Fitness Preparatory Test and Study Guide F-01. F-01 simply means Citywide Fire Guard for Impairment, and this is a citywide fire guard for candidates that are interested to act like fire agent mitigants in the case of when a working fire agent is out of service. It's fire guard for impairment. Before we go through the study guide, I want to scroll through this material. And meanwhile, there's a study material you could find online on the FDNY F-01. All right, you go online. It's a public material. You go online, you type in into your search engine FDNY F-01 to get this material. Also, you could access this material on our website for free. Go to the FireGuard platform F-01 and download the PDF out there on the website. So while we scroll down this material, this course is designed to guide you on taking the fire guard exam with the fire department. So pretty much the material is called Notice of Examination. That's the name of this material. So under here, we're going to be talking about the test descriptions, the introductions, the definitions of certain codes under the fire code, or rather fire department code. We're going to talk about orientation. We're going to talk about fire guard patrol, inspections and record. And on this inspections and record, we talk about the fire watch and the fire guard data records. We're going to be talking about the fire department notification and emergency procedures and how you notify the fire department in case of a fire. And under the subtitles 4.1 through 5, we have fire department notification for impairment, emergency procedures, notification. We might be talking about the manual and pull stations devices, and all safety requirements specified under the fire code. Part 2 of this material talks about sprinkler systems, standpipes, fire alarm systems, portable fire extinguishers, and these make up the fire protection systems. All right, we call this the fire protection systems. And when these fire protection systems are out of service, that's the more reason you need a fire guard F-01 to come stand in place of a non-working fire protection system. And then we have all the appendix. Appendix A, Chapter 4, Emergency Planning and Preparedness. Chapter 9, Fire Protection System again. We're going to go through that. And that concludes the entire material. So let's talk about the Notice of Examination. It's a written test that is conducted Mondays through Fridays, 8 a.m. through 2:30 p.m. And applicants must be at least 18 years of age. Applicants must have a reasonable understanding of the English language. Applicants must provide 2 forms of identification. At least one identification must be what? Government issued photo ID. And that could be your state's New York State ID, your driver's license, or your passport. Applicants must present a letter of recommendation from his or her employer. The letter must be on an official letterhead and must state the applicant's full name, experience, address where applicant will work, and furthermore. And that is the idea of this preparatory course, because we prepare you for the course to this exam and as well provide you with this letter of recommendation. The idea of the letter of recommendation signifies that we are now your first employer. we are sending you out there because now we, Security Safety Center, have believed in you. We prepared you. So as well, we trust that you will do a good job being an FDNY COF F-01 agent. All right, so that's one of the recommendations that we provide for you to make this course complete. Applicants not currently employed may take this test without a letter of recommendation anyway, but you will not be given a fire guard card. You will be given a certificate to go get a final job, but you cannot work with that certificate. So you need that letter of recommendation, okay? So let's scroll up a little bit. The fees to take this examination with the fire department is $25. And if you already have a fire guard card and it's still under the terms of renewing, you will renew it with $15. Fire department takes all forms of payments, money order, debit card, cash, credit card, payable to the city, the New York City Fire Department. All right. And they are located on 9 Metrotech Center, Brooklyn, New York. All right. 9 Metrotech Center, Brooklyn, New York. Like all other certification cards, your fire department card will be renewed every 3 years. And prior to renewal, 90 days before expiration, the fire department will send you a courtesy letter to remind you of your renewal. And then you could renew online or in person at 9 Metrotech Center in Brooklyn. Let's talk about the test information. The F-01 test will consist of 20 multiple choice questions administered on a touchscreen computer monitor. It is a time limit test. A passing score of at least 70% is required in order to secure a certificate of fitness. So you need to know your material. You need to understand all the preface and all the places we will pay your attention to study. After this material, we will present you with a practice test which you will take. And prior to passing your practice test will signify your preparedness and your ability to sit for your fire department's on-screen test in the fire department so that you could be qualified to earn a card. The website to find the study material is up there on the screen and also in your booklet. Refer to your study material, your handbook, or simply go on your search engine and type in FDNY F-01 and you go to your study material. It's always a PDF form posted online for you. And the exam site is at the fire department headquarters, the 9 Metrotech Center in Brooklyn. It's right on Flatbush Avenue. You can't miss it. And you have a map that will direct you easily to that location. It's also in your handbook. All right, I believe everybody has a handbook by now. So you refer to your handbook, page 5. The study material is there. So about the study material, let's talk a little bit about the study material. This material will help you prepare for the examination of certificate of fitness for the fire guard for impairment. The study material includes information taken from the New York City Fire Code. This study material consists of 2 parts. The examination covers the entire booklet and any tables in this booklet. Because after the chapters, then you have the appendix. They're almost similar material, both in the chapter and the appendix, but on the appendix, it's more summarized. So it's better for after you finish studying the parts, chapter parts, go into the appendix and memorize your definitions and try to understand every single wordings. All right, certain wordings that we will be talking about and the cost of the study. It will not be provided to you during the test. This study material will not be provided to you during the test. So it is critical that you read and understand this booklet to help you increase the chance of passing your exams. This study material does not contain all the information you need to know to work as a fire guard, so it is your responsibility to become familiar with all applicable laws, rules, and regulations of the City of New York's Fire Code, even if they are not covered in this study material, which we're going to talk about. So let's talk about the test in general. The test is always made up of 20 questions on the Certificate of Fitness Examination test, and they are always multiple choice. Only one answer will be correct, and you will be left to choose. An example of the kind of multiple choice that might be provided to you is there, which reads, which of the following are allowed to be used or displayed while taking a Certificate of Fitness test in Metro Tech Center? A. Cellular phone. B. Study material booklet. C. Reference material provided by the FDNY. And D. MP3 player. Of course, you know what? I don't know what to tell you. You should figure it out. Only reference material provided by the FDNY is allowed to be used during the Certificate of Fitness examination. Therefore, the correct answer would be A. So these are just test questions to let you understand that you cannot use any other materials into the test area. If you do not know the answer to a question while taking an examination, who should you ask for help? A person next to you, the firefighters, the examiners in the testing room? You should not ask about the test since FDNY staff cannot assist the applicants. What do you think the answer is here? D. All right. If the screen on your computer terminal freezes during your examination, who should you ask for help? The person next to you, the firefighters, the examiners in the testing room, the computer help desk, of course, the examiner in the testing room. So these are basic questions to give you a little bit of awareness of what you should do in the test room. So let's jump into serious business. Introduction. Again, welcome to the F-01 preparatory test for Fire Guard for impairment, citywide Fire Guard for impairment. And my name is Emeka Ona. I am your instructor today. This material outlines New York City Fire Department FDNY guidelines for fire guards performing a fire watch. This happens when a required fire protection system is out of service. Fire guards are required to inspect the areas in which a fire protection systems are out of service for fire. Pretty much, fire guards perform fire watch. Fire guards perform fire watch. And that is a simple test question. What is the duty of a fire guard? A fire guard performs a fire watch. So if you're writing, you take that down. So the responsibility of a building owner. Who is a building owner? All this you need to understand what it is. The building owner or agents shall give an impairment coordinator. Who is an impairment coordinator? These are all big words. Building owner, impairment coordinator. So these are words that we will come to terms with. So again, the building owner or their agents shall give an impairment coordinator all the necessary documents that may include records, tests, servicing, and other items to maintenance of fire protection system. Such records shall be kept at work for a period of what? 3 years and made available for inspection by any member of the FDNY. In absence of an impairment coordinator, the building owner shall act as the impairment coordinator. So pretty much an impairment coordinator is somebody that is well advanced in knowledgeable experience about a building.